get a chance to return this one. Through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Down, set.
Young off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set, hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, it's Tommy Tremble. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 32, 52 blaster. Ready?
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Colts.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Set. Hut, hut.
Right back to Hubbard. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Yellow. Set.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Come on, set. 50, great.
On play action, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end Sanders. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Ready, steady.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Okay,
and on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Panther 11, Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From his own end zone, it's Richardson. A dump off for Abdullah. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Third and 5.
70 Lions, 18 Cardinal, 18 Mustang 19. Go.
Richardson looking to throw this. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
18, Pioneer.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. But I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratching. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And Dalton will just sneak it. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. The defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own. Yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Richardson looking to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. inside the 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Colts, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Richardson to throw again after the pick six. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They go play action with Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60. Go.
Yeah, Richardson yet again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ready, set.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Now it's Richardson. 20. He's got the first down and then some. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 47 yards. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Raiders to kick off for Indianapolis.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. In the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of camping around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Zoom. Black 40. Hey, yellow, go. Ready.
They run here with Dowdle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Black shot. Ready. Sticky. Slide through. Red. Yellow. Hut.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
95.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
White. Field green. Field black. Hut.
Here's Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Let's go. 52. Yellow. 22. Zoom black. Smash red. Black ultra. Send.
Young loses it. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now Richardson back to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that, boy, a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a 2nd half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
A final shot before the half. Richardson the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Come on, set!
Here's Richardson to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First down.
Ready, set.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Warren. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Warriors, 6-yard line. 80. 79 Broncos.
Now Richardson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Pickup brings up third and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Richardson. He'll try and do this himself. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Following the interception, Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here it's slide through. Ready?
Young. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
First down.
Shifts by him. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, 28 yards. And the Panthers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21. Colts 7.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. For the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless too.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Richardson. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Ready up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, when I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
60 red. Ready.
To throw, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And down inside the 15 he goes. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers, and a 1st down here.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go. Red.
And he's taken down at the 7th after a gain of 7.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that, plus
Ready.
3.
Yellow. Ready?
Young here to throw. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Brings up third.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Come on, set. 45, white. Steel, black. Go red. Blue striker. Slide blue. Set.
Young will set to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Go. Ready.
They throw it out right complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
From 4 yards out. And the Panthers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now he's got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Ready.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Panther 11.
They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He was waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. 2nd and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Richardson. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. From the shotgun, Richardson. Down the field, he's got one. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break. And you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Mustang 19.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football back at their own 17. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Panthers.
Got it.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Cycle. Set, ready. Black 40. Needle blue.
And Young's going to throw it here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Raiders. First and 10.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. That's caught inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
13X. Run. Reload.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation.
Tuesday. Ours. No balls.
Here's Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They snap it to Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw, Darnold. Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
First carry here for Ken Walker. Oh, Walker showing the power. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Darnold. And his throw is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 28 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they take the lead here at 7-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Gino now to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. To throw is Darnold. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's second and 10.
On the play. Second and 10. At the 31-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
For the field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. And this is going to remain a one-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Smith going to move him around. Throwing now is Geno. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Geno. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Smith now to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. 13 there.
Throwing is Smith. Now he's going to step up and run. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Going quickly out to the right side. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He may go. And all the way in, touchdown Sam. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 88 yards. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2.
They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
13. Raiders 6. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now it's Smith. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
46-yard line.
Here's Smith. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 34 yards to gain that time. Another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A quick throw out to Lockett. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's second down. Back to throw, Smith. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Smith throwing again. He'll try to pick it up himself. And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Geno Smith in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. final shot before the break. Darnold. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this one over the back line of the end zone. You definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Sticking with Walker on second down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Now he's going to step up. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Devin White from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Darnold now to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Darnold. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Darnold. And he's got Smith and Jigba. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Here's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 48-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. He'll try to do it himself. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
Gino now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw is Smith. They'll get this out to Genty. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Smith. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To the air again, Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Now he's free up the right sideline. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 53 yards. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. In a tie game 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Raiders will line up for the
after the interception. Here's Smith. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack And they fail on the try for 2.
Seahawks 13.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. This is 4th down. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Walker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
5-yard line.
Now 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Smith sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he will get a good amount of yardage back on 2nd down, but the clock still runs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. No tougher place to be in a spot like this than Seattle. Here's third down. Smith's going to throw it. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
This is 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Genti.
Yeah, he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see.
Here we go.
Now a toss, left side, Genti. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. This from Tom Dempsey range here. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Sunday here, Sunday. Right. Look. 396. There's the clip.
One last throw here for Smith. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the ball.
This game is so terrible. what other football game I'm gonna play?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports.
These motherfuckers ain't even giving my playbook. This fucking stupid ass game.
From the 35,
This
it's
playbook
first and
is
10.
ass. Them motherfuckers did me dirty, yo.
Look at play action with Young. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Let's go now. 50, green. Yep, check.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set, go.
From the gun, it's Young. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball,
I feel like I might
understanding
need
it didn't
to
quite
play
develop the way
different
he had
offensive
intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. That's into the hands of Homer. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again with Swift. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
To throw, it's Williams. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
3rd and short. You think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now, this looks like a design run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. Axel.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
There's Buffer.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. So, instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Horn now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the Bears' 46-yard line.
you, yellow. Down. Blue striker. Black shot. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a second down.
Red, yellow. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
At their own 35-yard line.
Garnett. Liking, 18.
Williams going to give it up on the pop pass. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First down, Bears.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender. And
oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th downs looming. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Ready. Ready. Cut.
On 1st down is Young. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield is Legette. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Field, black. Here we go, set. Ready.
To throw is Young. Moving to his right. Taking off. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Williams rolling right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Complete to Swift. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that long. 1st down, Chicago. On the option, it's Swift. I don't think it was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On 2nd down, it's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's going to be caught. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Moving outside the pocket. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll go play action here with Williams. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Caleb Williams sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
Throwing on second down. Williams. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
On the give, here's Swift. He'll manage only a couple. Nick Scott up from the secondary for the tackle. So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5.
Cougar Knights ready.
Now a little pop pass. Loose inside the 30. And he's finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets to the Panthers' 6-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll run with Swift. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out. And it sets up third and goal. He'll get this out to Swift. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. The Panthers will take their first timeout and talk things over before third down. Now Williams. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Let's go now. Hey, 60 red. 60 red.
Now Now Young going to keep it himself. And the defense signaling safety here. The official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
43, set, 6, mega, hey, green, black ultra, 6.
Throwing on second down, Young will get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Xavier Leggett. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
10 cycles. Blue striker. Needle blue. Smack red. Cut, cut.
Here's Young. Now he'll air one out. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
White, white. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. That's taken in. Oh! And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Watch out. Let's go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Throwing is Young. A ball deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Cantarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Panthers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. A play fake. Now Williams, flush to his right. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A gain of 69 yards. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Manungai, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And he will score. Game on. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for two, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is
And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The two-pointer cuts the lead to 7.
To kick off for Chicago.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Horn now to return it. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on, set. Cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here we go.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready. Set.
Here's Young to throw. They set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Green jack. Blue striker.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man, left side, he's got it. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Chuba Hubbard, touchdown Carolina. He had the touchdown run earlier, now add a TD reception.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Bears 14.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A throw downfield caught by Burton. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again, Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Loss of 11 yards. And it's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout as they... EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go on EA Sports.
dribble in. Yellow. 15. Side.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Raiders 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the pistol, Smith in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
13 next. So what's up?
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. And the Chiefs are going to take over just shy of midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I've got look. 15. Yellow. Come back. 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Attack it. Yellow.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Smith, RPO, and that's Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So
for the pylon, he's in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, big hole left side. And he will go all the way. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. 390%. Hold. Hey, go flip her up.
Smith now to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Second down and 10.
He was looking for Jack Besh that time. It's second down. Off the play fake. It's Smith. On the run to the right. Going for it all. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Gino to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Check 58. 13 next.
Gino going to throw for it. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On second down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing third and a yard.
Yellow. 15, 15. 15.
Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete.
He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there.
And it's going to be fourth down.
Porter on the coverage.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch.
That one, take it in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown.
Y'all couldn't tell. Y'all couldn't tell, but he was cheating. He was using the Chronos. That's why his ass got kicked.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Trevor Etienne to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Play action now. Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go. 10 cycles. 6 hut. Check smash. Hut.
Young to throw it. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's able to get the target on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Set.
Here's a give to Hubbard. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
4th down, Young throwing. Rolling out to his left. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down, and that was impressive.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Panthers first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Panther first down.
First down, and they go right back to him. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 36-yard line.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They're drawing up for him. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Falcons, nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Javon Robinson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop made by Derek Brown.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On second down, Robinson. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. Cousins. That one complete to Pitts. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
300.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Throwing on 3rd, Cousins. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Hey, Ringo, 48.
On 4th down, here's Cousins. He connects downfield. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Javon Robinson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do. First touchdown of the game for them, partner, and immediately they go for 2. That feels like an analytics-based decision there.
Can I just tell you, I'm kind of tired of analytics. I am. I'm tired of falling on analytics when it fails. Oh, the process was right. Oh, we just didn't get the result. No, I don't like that decision this early in the game. You're going to be chasing that decision and those points.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He goes to the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Shotgun give now to Darrell. And he's He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good. Panthers, first down.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
3rd down run by Hubbard. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Working quickly here. From the gun, a run for Dowdle. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5.
On the ground again with Dowdle. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast. Now he's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
I know, he's easy.
Cousins out of the pistol here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Along the sideline, past midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A toss now to Robinson. And he's not going to get the first. He needed real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hey, 382, black.
Cousins to throw on 3rd and 1. Gets this one to London. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
Back to throw. Cousins. The left side is caught by Pitts. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kyle Pitts. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Cousins now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 10 yards.
We talk so much about decision making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, they ate up a ton of yards.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And they will score a touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot, and it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now Cousins leading his Falcons to the line. They're going for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the
they're trying it with the toss, right side. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Falcons 12.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Steal.
Young on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers push this to an 8-point game. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Falcons 12. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to... Brought the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. To the air, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And he gets into the end zone. That lead is now whittled down to a single point. Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. 5, 97. 10.
And going play action. Young. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Yellow, 43, 6, Mega.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Second down now, 7 to go.
Set, ready. Ready?
Now it's Young. Setting up the screen. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
And it's third down.
Field, flat. Blue striker. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw. And after all that time, showing nowhere to throw it, and they bring him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. And this somehow is only... Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Pass caught. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
Robinson on the inside give. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 382, last 50. What's that?
Robinson again here on second. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons down by only 1. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Javon. Last 50, last. Hey, yo. What's that?
He's back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Javon. Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Sends this to the end zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
5, 6, 7.
We're drawing up for him. And they're they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Carolina.
They're going to pass it here. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets them the first and wins them this ball game.
Panthers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Set, hut. 40, black, ultra. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has it downfield, working the left. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone has worked his way in goal to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds his back. It's Robinson. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Two. 180.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Going deep here for the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over with a long field ahead. They're at the 12-yard line. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked up by Billy Bowman.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
All set to go now from the 35. First down throw for Cousins. Completed over the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Black 180. One time.
From the red zone now. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Trying
for it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Panthers 35. Falcons 26.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. All right, 1 more snap to play here.
Set hut. Blue striker. 50 green. Steel black. You yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And, Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one.
All right, party people. I'm gone. I'm going to sleep. Third shift, JG out. You want to say something?
I love you.
I love you too, baby.